The bullpen's an important piece. You can't decimate it, and I think just piece it together. But um, there's a couple of pieces down there, and if you're able to keep Mitch and you've got the logjam in the rotation, maybe Ashcraft is your closer or your eighth inning guy. Maybe Bubba Chandler is your closer or your eighth inning guy for a year or two, and see what happens. I mean, think about John Smoltz when he came back from Tommy
Mhm.
John. He's one of the best starters in all of baseball and gets hurt, and then he's besides Mariano the best reliever in all of baseball for what, a 3 or 4 year period.
Can I throw a name out there for you that I would love to see do that? Is Jared Jones.
Yes.
Now, I want him to be our closer of the future. That's my dream. Once again, if he proves healthy, I say he'd be a candidate that I would say, hey, we want to give you some money and we want to put you in the closer role, because I think that shows commitment from the team, saying we're not trying to devalue you. We're not trying to take away your starting ability. This is where we see you fit now. We see it to be safer, and we think you're going to dominate. We think you're going to be an all-star. So
I think he has the mentality. What I know of Jared
Yes.
Jones too, he has the mentality to be a very, very good back end guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. You and I talked about that this summer.
No doubt.
So it's would actually really like to see that as well. I don't know that I would make a move for a Santana right now and expect Jared to do that coming out of spring training, but maybe that's a midsummer conversation.
Mm-hmm. Agree. What do you think, Mackey? You like that? I saw you shaking your head. Yes.
I mean, I like the idea of him closing games. I don't like the idea of committing to it financially just yet.
Not a big finance, but like I've watched guys coming off an injury and they have one expectation, right?
Yeah.
The club throws a little bit of money at them and says, hey, like we see this, and they're more apt to fall into that. And it's not a big dollar amount, right? It's just saying, hey, your first through arbitration, you're going to get peanuts because you've been hurt. We're going to give you maybe a little bit more than what you're worth to show that, hey, we know this is what you want to do. Let's prove this to you. If it goes really well, maybe even have a sideline deal, which I've seen in the past. They don't talk about these things, to where he can sign it. And if he hits those numbers, he gets that extra payday. Just so you have some incentive, because you have to prove the point if you're a Pirates organization to these guys that you're not going to, one, just throw them out to the wind. You're not going to trade them as soon as it happens. And two, you're literally devaluing his career by putting him in the bullpen. You make more money as a starter, period. So he wants to start. But if they're winning and he's the guy, I think that's all he wants.
But I don't have to make a decision right now, Fort.
No, but
why do I have to do that?
Because of what they did with Carmen Majitsky. Because they've proven the fact that if you speak up at all, you're going to get an opportunity. You've already put yourself in a shoebox.
I guess, but how much can you speak up? He's coming back from Tommy John. Like, he's going to have monitored innings. I've got a built-in runway for that sort of thing.
Agreed.
I'm going to say, like, that's why I don't think you need to move if you're the Pirates. Like,
yeah, I don't think you have to move. I'm saying in the future, it's a thought.
I'm gonna listen to what Jared Jones does. Like, how does he pitch? How does he recover? What's the stuff look like? If it extends, like, I don't want to stop a guy from being a starting pitcher. I want to give him the opportunity. If there are persistent issues or if the stuff doesn't play or whatever, I mean, they have metrics for that stuff, then yeah, I might change. I'm going to let it play out. My only argument is I'm not going to throw money after somebody who just had Tommy John. And no offense to Jared Jones, no offense to anybody else who just had major arm surgery. Like, I'm going to give you an opportunity to come back. And I hope that you come back, and I hope you make good with it, and I hope you take advantage of it, and I hope you show me that you were worth the commitment, and then I'm going to commit to you. But if I'm running a business, like, that's a risk that I don't feel comfortable taking. I'd rather spend the money on offense. They have too many other needs right now.
Yeah, and I think you're missing. This would not go into this year's dollar bills. This would go into the future commitment.
I know.
And the reason I say that is because if he comes back and he does well, his money is going to move really fast.
It is,
and that's the whole idea. Is if you don't,
and I'll pay him in arbitration,
but they won't.
I don't mind. I just disagree with you. Like, I would not pay money until I see what it is coming back from Tommy John. And if it's really good, then let's talk. That's fantastic. I'd be more than happy to pay you for that. I just think they have too many other things on their shopping list right now.
So let me ask you this. With that being said, where do you make commitments? Because here's my thing with Skeens and any free agent that wants to sign. and I'm saying this from guys I've talked to, is you have to prove something that you want to put together a good team. And if you have no commitment to anybody, then you trade Mitch Keller. You've already traded Bednar.
Yep.
So 2 guys that have homes here, you've traded. You've shown decommitment to Kutch year in, year out. Like he's not really something that you even want here. So the reality of it is, if I'm a free agent or if I get traded here, where is the excitement other than, yeah, we have the best pitcher in the world, but everybody assumes he's going to leave in a year or two because he's going to have the biggest arbitration case after this year that nobody's talking about, that we're going to have to pay him a dollar amount that we've never paid any free agent. And it's going to be his first, second year at arbitration. He's going to break the bank. Are we going to hold on to him? Well, that's the thing. It's like, what if he's like, I want to be here. I want my legacy to be a Pirate forever, but you have to prove to me that you're going to win. And everybody here is on literally their heels thinking they're gone. And that's what I'm saying is, if he's best friends with Jones, you give Jones $1 million extra bucks to keep Skeens' thought process on the Pirates, maybe that's the win. I'm just saying they got to do things different. Where's the different coming in your mind?
Should I take that?
Either one. I think it's safer with you.
All right, that's fine.
Safer? What's that mean?
I mean, we're supposed to be a little bit more like right here. He can jump back and forth. I jump back and forth a lot, but like that is a reality. Like if I'm a front office, I have to prove to these guys my commitment because they want commitment from them. And I'll never forget Walt Weiss saying, you're either playing for the team or yourself. And most of the time that shifts with winning and losing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say for it. I mean, there's nothing they can do this offseason that's going to all of a sudden change the complexion of how people think about the Pirates. You've got to win.
Connor Griffin signing wouldn't help?
It would help. It would help. Yeah. But I mean, if they go out and have a 69-win season, do you think anybody cares that they extended Connor Griffin? Like,
no,
I'm talking about external free agents. Like,
but that's the norm, right?
You got to win.
You got to win.
You got to win.
But is that not the stepping stones? Is doing things a little different?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's all. That's where I want you to take this.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to like my answer.
I don't mind. I love your answers, actually. I love the fact you can go back and forth because there's a component of what they will do, what they're willing to do. And then there's this area of gray where they could, it may bite them in the butt, but what if it didn't? Because it's always about what if it went bad? What if we talked about what if it went good?
Well, we're gonna have to take risk. That's
exactly.
The reality. We have to take risk. We have to be able to live on the those risks of Ford. I'm tracking with you on Jared Jones and the personal side of it. You throw him a bone with an opportunity to go to the bullpen. I think it would be better for his career long term if the next year or two he's out of the bullpen instead of starting, and now you're going to have to monitor innings and you're going to pull him a bunch in the third, fourth, fifth inning. He's going to be pissed off about it. And then that has a trickle down effect on the rest of the team because the bullpen has to eat up 5-6 innings in a game. So put him in the bullpen, throw him a bone. We believe in you with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you're going to be a big part of our future. And for all we know, Jared Jones and his personality, I could see him going to the bullpen and feeling that rush of coming in and saving a game in the ninth inning at the big league level and saying, you know what, I don't want to start anymore. Give me the baseball. Let me throw it as hard as I can. I'm going to blow these doors. And when I'm done with my job, we're going to shake hands and we're going to go inside and celebrate. There's a different level of excitement around the ninth inning. And I can see him flourishing in that.